morning, sir. This is Aksha of Computer Science and Engineering from first year. Today my topic for presentation is construction and working of lead acid battery. What is lead acid battery? A lead acid battery is a type of rechargeable battery commonly used in backup and power systems. A storage cell is one that can operate both as electrical cell and voltaic cell. When operating as a voltaic cell, it supplies electrical energy. Being recharged, the cell operates as electrolytic cell. It consists of lead plates and sulfuric acid as the electrolyte. During discharge, lead reacts with the acid to produce lead sulfate, generating electrical energy when charging. Lead sulfate is converted back to lead and sulfuric acid. Lead acid batteries are known for their low cost and reliability, but they have relatively short lifespan and limited energy density compared to newer battery technologies. Moving on to next slide. Construction of lead acid battery. Components in construction of lead acid battery: positive plates, negative plates, electrolyte separator, battery case, terminals, vent caps and lids. Moving on to next slide. Construction of lead acid battery. First one, plate preparation. Positive plates are coated with lead dioxide and negative plates are coated with spongy lead, both attached to lead alloy grids. Active material formation. Lead dioxide is formed on the positive plates through a chemical process, while spongy lead is applied to the negative plates. Assemble of plates. Positive and negative plates are alternately stacked or wound with separators in between to prevent contact and allow ion flow. Cell formation. The stacked plates and separators are placed into individual battery cells, each cell forming an electrochemical unit. Electrolyte addition. The cells are filled with a sulfuric acid and water mixture to enable the chemical reactions that store and release energy. Moving on to next slide. Sealing the battery. The assembled cells are placed into a durable plastic battery case, which is sealed to prevent toss. Terminal and vent installation. Terminals are connected to the plates and vent caps are installed to allow safe gas release during charging, followed by the final testing. It is the picture of construction of lead acid battery. Moving on to next slide. Working of lead acid battery. A lead acid battery works through electrochemical reactions between lead plates and sulfuric acid electrolyte. The common example of storage cell is lead acid battery. One of its electrode is made up of lead and another electrode is made up of lead dioxide. These two electrodes are connected in parallel. The number of lead plates, that is positive plates, are connected in parallel, and the number of lead dioxide plates, that is positive plates, are also connected in parallel. The lead plates are fit in between lead dioxide plates. The entire combination is immersed in 20 to 21% concentrated H2SO4. During discharge, the lead dioxide at the positive plates reacts with the sulfuric acid to form lead sulfate and release electrons. The negative plate undergoes a similar reaction with spongy lead reacting with sulfuric acid to form lead sulfate and releases electrons. It is the diagram of working of lead acid battery. Here anode is lead oxide and cathode is lead, and electrolyte is dilute H2SO4. Moving on to next slide. The flow of electrons from the negative plate to the positive plates generates an electric current, powering external devices. The electrolyte becomes diluted as the discharge progresses and its concentration decreases. During charging, a reverse reaction occurs using electrical energy to break down the lead sulfate and restore the plates to their original lead and lead dioxide forms. The sulfuric acid concentration in the electrolyte increases again by the battery recharges. Moving on to next slide. The separator between the plates prevents short circuits while ion flow within the electrolyte. The battery stores electrical energy chemically and can be repeatedly charged and discharged. It is overall diagram for working of lead acid battery. Here lead acid battery undergoes charging and discharging. Under charging, the lead electrode loses electrons. Oxidation of lead takes place at anode. Lead ion combines with sulfate ion and forms PbSO4. The electron released from anode flows to the lead dioxide. Lead dioxide gains electrons and forms Pb plus 2 ions. Lead undergoes reduction at cathode, forms oxidation of plus 4 to plus 2. Then Pb plus 2 ions combine with sulfate ion and forms PbSO4. The net cell reaction for discharging is lead plus lead dioxide plus 4H plus 2 SO4 2 minus gives rise to 2 PbSO4 plus 2 H2O plus energy released. Under charging, the reactions are when both anode and cathode covered with PbSO4, the cell ceases to function as a voltaic cell. In discharging, lead sulfate is precipitated at both electrodes. The voltage of each electrode is 2 volts. For example, used in automobiles is a combination of 6 cells to form battery EMF of 12 volts. Under charging, to recharge a lead storage cell, the reactions takes place during discharging or reversed by passing an external EMF greater than 2 volts. The overall cell reaction in charging is PbO2 plus Pb plus 2H2SO4 gives rise to 2 PbSO4 plus 2H2O. Moving on to next slide. Applications of lead acid battery. It is commonly used in automobiles, telephone exchanges, mines, railway trains, laboratory, hospital, power stations and electrical vehicles. We use it in automobiles. Lead acid batteries are widely used in cars, trucks and motorcycles for starting, lighting and ignition purposes. Energy storage. Lead acid batteries are used in off-grid renewable energy systems to store power from solar and wind installations, forklifts and industrial equipment. These batteries power electrical forklifts, pallet jacks and other industrial machineries. And used in electrical vehicles. Lead acid batteries are sometimes used in electrical vehicles, especially in low cost or small EVs. Telecommunication systems. They provide backup power for telecom towers and communication equipment. Marine applications. Lead acid batteries are used in boats and ships for starting engines and powering onboard systems. Thank you.